Season 2026 is amazing for Sona. She seems to really be thriving so far and definitely feels like the strongest enchanter. This is because of the changes to Echoes of Helia and the new tier item Diadem of Songs. So without further ado, here is what I think is the best Sona build for the new season. Starting off with runes, I run Summon Airy, Mana Flow Band, Transcendence and Scorch with Presence of Mind and Cut Down. Take 2 ability power nodes and 1 base health shard. The aim of this rune set is to provide you with consistent poke in the laning phase with enough mana regeneration to allow you to spam your Q as much as you want. Presence of Mind refunds you with mana whenever you damage an enemy and also gives you a huge burst of mana when you get a kill or an assist. Taking the base health node provides you with some more early game survivability, and the double ability power node helps you with your poke damage. This is why I don't opt for the resolve tree on Sona, as it's too passive of a playstyle. Sona has so much more potential. I'll only ever take the resolve tree if I'm facing a blitzcrank or a hard losing lane that I know I'll be playing passive in and scaling until the late game. Now let's move on to items, starting off with Boots of Lucidity or Boots of Speed, whichever is your preference, Dreammaker, Echoes of Helia, Diadem of Songs, Moonstone Renewer, and rounding off the build with Dawncore. And crucially, you want to buy a tier when you hit 400 gold at the start of the game to help with your mana. Helia is your first item because of its changes going into Season 2026. Helia stores the damage you do to champions as soul shards and consumes these soul shards whenever you heal or shield an ally to give them a bigger heal. Sona works perfectly with Helia because she's able to do enough damage with her Q and power chords to consistently stack Helia, and her heal is on a relatively short cooldown so she can consume the stacks quickly too. So your first power spike is completing Echoes of Helia. Make sure you force fights in the early game after completing Helia. You should be able to win most early game skirmishes and 2v2s in the bot lane with your ADC. Many Sona players don't realize that she can actually get a huge power spike so early on in the game. This is the difference between being a proactive Sona with game impacts and just standing around passively pressing heal hoping that your teammates win the game for you. I can't stress enough how good of an early game item Echoes of Helia is, especially for Sona. Diadem is a good replacement tier item for Seraph's Embrace. I usually find that Seraph's is too expensive and I don't get much use out of the shield passive. Diadem solves this problem as you now gain a consistent heal while you or your teammates are in combat. Sona's cooldowns and auras are low enough to get an amazing amount of heals from Diadem. Diadem's heals are definitely more prevalent in the early game, but we can't build it first just because of how good Helia is. Sona's cooldowns and auras are low enough to get an amazing amount of heals from Diadem as she can consistently heal or shield an ally, which is a prerequisite for Diadem. Diadem's heals are definitely more prevalent in the early game, but we can't build it first because of just how good Echoes of Helia is. Moonstone Renewer and Dawncore amplify your healing and shielding effects further. Overall, this build is heavily aimed at poking in the laning phase with Scorch, Cut Down and Presence of Mind, aimed to spam your Q and your Q power chord. This combo deals a lot more damage than what enemies expect. I often win lane on Sona by the element of surprise. They really don't expect you to be dishing out insane damage. Play around your Echoes of Helia power spike, which should be around the 15-minute mark, then play safely in teamfights and pump out crazy healing in the late game. I hope you enjoy this gameplay, which shows why I like to run this build. It consistently allows me to win games with my playstyle. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think to this Sona build and if you have any recommendations for me on what to try building next for Sona. Make sure you drop a subscription and check out my Twitch stream at Matt Zeffy. I'll see you guys soon.
Oh, there's a hen's just gonna split push now. We will get you, pussy. Don't worry. Yeah. What now? What now, you absolute flop? Yeah, emote again. Emote again. Yourself. Like, you have like 1 life, and there's probably like 10 million TV shows out there, so like, you may as well consume as much as you can, you know? Because you never know what's out there. You know? Ooh, I'm coming. You know what? I'll just do it for you. Why not? Save the Unara. Oh, Zehen split pushing again. You know, the base TV series, just so you know what's going on. Hello? Okay, this Ari's really terrible. Yeah. Thank God she missed that. Okay. Nice. Let's go.